What's up, snake fans? Dave Palumbo here from Muscle Serpents Daily, and we're back, and I got some weekend action here in the snake room. My wife Amanda noticed on the security camera, she's like, "You gotta see this." And when I saw this, I knew, uh-oh, someone's out and about. We had heard a loud bang at about 6 in the morning, and the security camera recorded a loud noise in the snake room. I figured just one of the snakes was, maybe trying to mate with the other and made a loud noise. And then at 12, I think in the afternoon or something like that, we had another occurrence. And that's when we saw a little girl, Xena, the albino olive python, she's not so little. She was wandering around the snake room here. And I knew she was on the loose. Somehow she got out. I went to investigate. Let's check out the footage and we'll see what happened. We saw on the video camera that there's an escaped snake. I believe it to be the one of the olive pythons, probably my big female. I just walked in the snake room, and I see a box knocked over, and I see blood on the floor, which is not a good sign. Whose blood it is, I have no idea. Okay, look, there's a trail of the blood. I'm wondering, I thought I had an escaped rat. I wonder if the if the olive python got the rat or got part of the rat. I don't know, and the rat got away, or the olive python is bleeding and he went behind here. I don't know. This is kind of really bizarre. Once again, I'm like an investigative reporter here. I don't know what to think. I'm gonna have to move some stuff. All right, as we walk in here, a lot of stuff is knocked off shelves and stuff like that, which tells me that this snake was everywhere. Avoided the glue trap somehow. Oh my God, everything is knocked down. Oh my God. Yep, there it is. Open cage. I didn't leave this open. I know for a fact I closed it yesterday, so she must have got her nose in there and opened it. This is called mayhem. This snake is a big snake, so it must have just climbed over everything and it just knocked stuff over everywhere. Complete destruction. Look at this. Not only did it knock over everything in the snake room here, but it actually somehow turned the water on. Look at that. Actually, it moved the sink and it turned the water on. This snake is a genius. Oh, and there it is. Now, what was bleeding? That's the key. Not many places a big snake like this can go and hide, so I found her already. It looks like her mouth is open. Why her mouth is open, I have no idea. Unless she hurt herself or she ate something. I don't see any food, anything in her. She's opening her mouth. Look at that. Opening her mouth wide. Did you eat something, big girl? Or are you just laughing at the fact that you've been escaped the whole night? Or are you just laughing that you're out on the prowl? Now this snake, this olive python, is not a super tame one, in the sense that sometimes she's nice, sometimes she will just bite you for no reason. I don't know why she's opening her mouth up like that, unless she hurt herself or she ate something. Are you okay, big girl? I know you're hungry, that's for sure. No doubt about that. Because I haven't been feeding her for the last 4 weeks because it's breeding season. She was in the cold room. All right, let's get her back. This is 24 hours after I found our little girl here. Escaped. She's acting very weird. Her mouth is sometimes open. She's laying on her side. I did some investigative work using my Sherlock Holmes investigative skills, and I believe that blood that I showed you guys had nothing to do with the rat that's escaped. Matter of fact, I don't think the rat's even around anymore. I think that my theory is that she fell, climbing some crazy high part of my room, and she hurt herself. and that was the blood. Why I don't see any residual blood, maybe because she was out 24 hours, it stopped bleeding. Maybe she hurt her head, and I think she's she has like a concussion. That's my theory. So I put her back in her regular cage here, her big 6-footer with heat. I had her in the other room with no heat at 72, 73 degrees because I was trying to chill her down. But she's obviously hurt or something's wrong with her. And she feels good, but she's just acting kind of weird. So I'm going to put her on heat for a week, see how she recovers, see if everything heals up and she gets better, hopefully. And then I'll make a decision what to do if I should put her back in the cold room. But right now, these snakes will not heal if their body is cold. I believe that their metabolism, when it increases, will increase their rate of their immune system working better. And I think she's going to have a much better time. As you can see, she went right for the heat and she curled up on it and she's sitting right there. So we'll keep an eye on her over the next, 48 hours and give you guys a progress update on my albino olive python here. All right, here's some happy news at least. Sometimes you have some bad stuff to report. This is cool stuff. That is a lesser orange dream head albino male. And that's a albino female. We are redoing this breeding from last year. We actually hit on the lesser orange dream albino this year. I'll remind you, I'll show you the babies I produced. So we're trying to do it again so I can sell some visuals out there. I don't think I'm going to sell the visuals from last year. I'll sell some of the hets and some of the combinations, but I just love the way it looks. Awesome. Let's take a look at the babies. There he is. Orange Dream, lesser. There's your lesser stripe. Albino. This, she or he is in shed, excuse me. Going in shed. And he's still really cool looking. I've showed you this guy before. He just keeps getting better and better. So I definitely want to repeat this breeding. I think it's one of the cooler albinos I've seen. Once again, that lesser and orange dream really pops through in the albino. There's not much you can make to do with the albino to make it really look kind of stand out. Albino's kind of albino-ish, but the lesser and the orange dream really work together. I gotta hand it to Ozzy who came up with those heads that I bought from him. I bought an orange dream lesser head albino male from him, and it was a very good move on my part. Last year I produced an orange dream albino female, so this male hopefully by next year will be able to breed to that female because she's a year older, and we can produce possibly some super orange dream lesser albinos. I wonder what that'll look like. That'll be even more orange than this. Talk about orange dream magnificence. Look at this guy. This is an orange dream spider vanilla cream 100% het clown. Really getting way better with age than I expected. I mean, just so clean. Vanilla cream is obviously the fire and vanilla gene. They're allelic to each other. They produce that super form called the vanilla cream. You throw a spider in there, which reduces the pattern more, and then you add orange dream and it just oranges it up tremendously. Imagine super orange dream. And you can see the remnants of the vanilla cream here on the side here. Very, very cool looking. Look how clean that head is. That is just, whew. It's like a little smiley face on the head too there. Spiders have the best head stamps. They really do. They have all kinds of cool stuff that happens on that head stamp. Look at this little ball of magnificence. In shed, unfortunately, but this is a pinstripe, scaleless head. See the scaling? The scale's missing. Het pied. Really nice. Imagine a pinstripe, scaleless pied, completely scaleless pied. Let's see if we can turn them over there. Yeah. Definitely, this girl's definitely in shed. Once again, if we look at the vent right before I should say the scale right before the vent, you'll see it split. I don't know if we can catch it on camera. That confirms the scaleless, but look at this guy. This guy's clearly scaleless head. When he was born, I couldn't tell. It's funny. It's hard to tell. You got to keep these scaleless because you can't really tell sometimes. You can look at that scale, and that'll tell you. And if you have your eyes are getting weaker, like mine are, as you're getting older, you got to take like a picture and blow it up. But that's the wonderful thing about technology. All right, final snake of the day. What do you think this is, guys? Yes, it is. As we pan back dramatically and come back in, that is an Orange Dream Fire Clown, male. And yes, it's available. Hit me up. This will take your projects to the next level. Woo! Look at that. Look at the outlining of that pattern. Look how rich and orange it is, and that fire gene definitely enhances everything quite a bit. Very clean looking clown. Definitely got to think about keeping this guy. But his dad is a spider Orange Dream Fire Clown, so I don't know if I'm going to need him. Sometimes redundancy is good in the collection, but I think I'm going to let him go. He'll be up on Morph Market. But you guys can hit me up before that if you want to make sure that no one else snags him first. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's edition of Muscle Serpents Daily. We had a little escape overnight. I think the snake might have gotten hurt. Of course, it had to be my albino olive python female. So we got her on some heat. Hopefully it won't screw up my wintering of her and trying to get her down to temps to start producing some follicles. Haven't had luck breeding her the last couple of years. I was hoping this was going to be the year. Once again, sometimes you get a little setback, but sometimes, maybe the shock and from going from cold to hot, back to cold, who knows? Maybe that'll be just the jolt we need to get us the breeding project on track, because it's not even back on track. It just needs to get on track. And that's what it's all about. It's about sometimes blundering into the right, I guess you could say, solutions to your problems. And I always say the big guy up there kind of has a grand plan. We could try to make plans, but we have to kind of just take it as it comes. Life happens, as I always say. But we take the good with the bad, and the bad sometimes is really not bad. It's just another way of doing things, and it's pushing us in a different direction. And that's sometimes what we need, a nudge in the right direction, even though it seems like the wrong decision. All right, guys, if you have any suggestions for videos, put them in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, like the video, and we'll be back tomorrow morning.